It's finished. The battle the world had been waiting for finally came to an end when the bell rang and the gloves were removed. Although the outcome wasn't a triumph, Mike Tyson, the renowned boxing icon, entered the ring one more time, carrying with him decades of unforgettable memories. Millions of fans around the world felt nostalgic just by Tyson's appearance. But the responses to this eagerly awaited fight have been as varied as the individual who shared them. Let's begin with Terrence Crawford, the boxing champion, who didn't hold back in tweeting, "I love Mike Tyson, but they giving him too much credit. This was the most unexpected and possibly harshest response. To train for so long and only throw 97 punches, he looked like garbage. The entire altercation is insane, and I'm just relieved he wasn't wounded. Did we forget? Terrence? Tyson is 58 years old. Perhaps we should remember that you are 30 years old, fighting at your best, and only manage to fight once a year. Nevertheless, we should certainly not criticize a man in his late 50s for entering the ring and entertaining the spectators." Jake after the match. Paul Tyson's opponent revealed an unexpectedly moving statement. Paul said he deliberately chose not to knock Tyson out, saying, "I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt."
Start to take your foot off the gas just a little bit because you noticed he was tiring out?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a bit. You know, I wanted to give the fans a show, but I didn't want to hurt someone that didn't need to be hurt.
Piers Morgan, who was never one to be silent on significant occasions, gave Tyson's performance a stellar evaluation. The 58-year-old Mike Tyson would have destroyed Jake Paul in 90 seconds. He engaged in 8 rounds against a much fitter and more capable boxer half his age. You can make fun of him all you want, but Mike has the heart of a lion and will always be remembered as a legend. Eddie Hearn, on the other hand, wasn't as impressed, admitting that he only saw the first 30 seconds of the fight because he was in Katie Taylor's changing room. After that, it was awful to watch Mike. He emerged like a raging bull, but after that, he was gassed. You don't need to watch everything, but Mike is a legend who showed a lot of heart. The battle without producing a timeless Tyson's performance sparked a wave of nostalgia and admiration for the boxing legend, but it also sparked intense arguments within the boxing community. Devon Davis, who never holds back, called Jake Paul a bozo for his performance and accused him of failing to capitalize on the fight's momentum, while supporters of both fighters argued whether this criticism was warranted. Davis wasn't done yet. He continued by paying a moving homage to Mike Tyson on Instagram, honoring the legend's enduring legacy. However, his respect for Tyson didn't change his hatred of Paul, and he soon doubled down, promising to beat the brakes off Paul whenever the chance presents itself. This declaration turned social media into a battlefield, with supporters of both sides taking sides, escalating the tension. But at the post-match conference, Jake Paul didn't take Davis's warnings lying down. He responded with his usual assurance, defending his performance and reminded everyone of the entertainment value he adds to the game. Even if Paul's arrogance was normal, it fueled the simmering conflict and added drama to the post-fight scene. Instead of criticizing the fight itself, Conor McGregor entered the fray with his signature unpredictable style. Fans were left perplexed by McGregor's bold and contentious prop suggestion that Jake Paul would take on Pritchard Colon next. McGregor's remarks that the bout was merely a glorified sparring session sparked controversy as well, bringing his own brand of mayhem to an already heated scenario. The Tyson-Paul fight was a moment straight out of a boxing fan's dream, with 3 icons of the sport, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, and Mike Tyson himself, coming together in a show of solidarity and nostalgia. What really stood out was not just the action in the ring, but also the star-studded support behind the scenes. Seeing these legends together served as a reminder of the sport and a time machine to the heavyweight boxing golden era. Rich history and its lasting influence. Let's go on, CH. You're doing well. Thank you, everybody, and happy birthday. Yes, the UFC heavyweight is now adding to the buzz. Francis Ngannou made his presence known with an angry remark, brazenly stating that the next time they see each other, he will slap Jake Paul. Though amusing, the statement simply served to heighten the drama around Paul, who always likes to stir up controversy. But as fans reacted to the night's events, things took a crazy turn outside the ring. Whether it was Tyson's restraint in the ring or Jake Paul's performance that set him off, Mike, a well-known internet personality, went into full meltdown mode after watching the fight and destroyed his TV. This became a viral moment in and of itself, symbolizing the polarized reactions to the event. But perhaps the most intriguing twist came after the dust settled when Mike Tyson defied expectations and declared that he's not done yet. The boxing legend expressed interest in taking on Logan Paul next. Logan, who never shied away from spotlight, enthusiastically answered, paving the way for yet another high-profile collisions. Such responses have demonstrated how divisive Tyson's comeback was: love him or hate him. There's no doubting that Mike Tyson's legacy is untouchable. But this fight was a historic spectacle that broke records before a single punch was delivered with the most valuable promotions. Tyson gave the fans one last look at what made him a legend, whether you're applauding his bravery or doubting the match. With MVP at the helm and co-owner Jake Paul, the event has garnered unprecedented attention, packing Tan Stadium in Arlington, Texas, with an anticipated crowd of over 70,000 fans, making it one of the largest boxing audiences ever assembled outside of Nevada. The gate receipts tell an even bigger story, bringing in a staggering $17.8 million, which surpasses the $9 million set by Canelo Alvarez vs. Billy Joe Saunders in the same venue in 2021. In addition to surpassing previous boxing events, it also outpaces every non-Vegas UFC fight except for the historic Conor McGregor vs. Alvarez vs. Alvarez in New York in 2016, proving that Tyson's legendary status and Paul's showmanship are a winning formula. Even Amanda Serino and Katie Taylor with record earnings, the main competitors in one of the most anticipated rematches in women's boxing are shattering financial barriers. In addition to being a historic moment for boxing as a sport, it's also a first for female competitors, which enhances the spectacle. By eschewing the conventional pay-per-view approach, the fight was accessible to Netflix's 283 million customers worldwide at no extra cost. Netflix is available in more than 190 countries, testing the waters for live sports streaming platforms. Beyond the boundaries of in-person attendance, the bout became one of the most viewed boxing bouts ever. The showdown tickets were in high demand, although the fight didn't break the all-time gate record of $72 million set by Mayweather vs. Pacquiao in 2015. The enormous numbers were unquestionable evidence of its cultural and financial impact. Meanwhile, MVP's exclusive $2 million VIP ringside packages, which included a high-end experience, had already sold out, demonstrating the sheer hype surrounding the event. Commodities ranged from $58 to an incredible $1,500 on StubHub. This wasn't just a bout, it was a declaration that boxing's new era, driven by influencers and entertainment, had arrived. As Jake Paul so eloquently put it, numbers don't lie, tell us what you think by leaving a comment below.